Aplaudan. Aplausos. All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Ciao, Andrea.
Ciao Dante,
How are you?
I'm fine. Good afternoon. Thank you for being here with us.
This is a very nice way to start, as we live in Morbidelli, in the company. No,
In motorcycle companies.
Exactly. So, Andrea, before we start today, let me give first the welcome to all of the people here, all of the press media, all of our partners, clients, friends. Everyone who is here today for us is very important. So today, the idea for you to let you understand what we are looking here on the screen, Morbidelli, how also all the changes that you can see on the booth and the name and the logos of the motorcycle. I prepare a very, very short introduction on how the things happened this year and how we became Morbidelli, no? the new brand of the QA group. So, as you know, we start with Moto Bologna Passione, MVP, in 2022. Many of you was present here when we launched the brand and the company. And since 22 to 24, a lot of things happened to arrive here today and introduce for the first time the Morbidelli brand officially. As you may know, MVP, Moto Bologna Passione, started in Bologna. And the main reason of the name of the Moto Bologna Passione is basically the passion that we have for motorcycles, right? And based in Bologna, where the company was founded in 2022. But the original idea to become Morbidelli, it was at the very, very beginning of this activity. And the reason is that it was a journey since the idea to the final official acquisition of the brand. So this happened in totally 3 years. And in April of 2024, we officially closed the acquisition of the brand Morbidelli. Then we immediately, of course, announced this information to all of you. And we also prepare some important actions to not make sure that all the people believes that it's only a matter of a brand acquisition. So we start to first work with very professional Italian colleagues in Bologna, like Mr. Andrea and also the rest of the team that is working in MVP, starting to prepare for all our engineering, also design team. So all of the preparation for the company is started since 2022, when we first have the idea to acquire Morbidelli. What happened this year? We finally also invest in a new facility based in Bologna, in Budrio, where the company is already actively working to create the first centro stile Morbidelli. So if we purchase the brand, it's not only a matter of put the brand on the motorcycle. The brand needs to be genuine, designed in Italy by Italian designers, and also engineered by Italian engineer. So this was what happened this year. We acquired the brand officially. We also invest in a new facility, very big, very interesting location, also in the iconic city of Bologna. And then also, something much more important, and you are going to see today, is how we prepare ourselves to understand the story of Giancarlo Morbidelli. Many of you, perhaps not the young, but maybe like you and me, 40 years old.
So young.
Yes. You know Giancarlo Morbidelli, but in the general understanding, this person, it was not a motorcycle rider. He was a constructor of racing motorcycles. And this is the most important part of the story that we want to understand and also share to all of you. So for this reason, we also invite some friends here present, Mr. Anwar Frascaroli, and also his colleague, Mr. Frank Cavens, experts in the history of motorcycling worldwide, but especially in Italy, to why not compilate all the information, all the story of the life of Giancarlo Morbidelli, and make one first book, one first documentation, historical documentation, in different languages, not only Italian, in order to spread this history around the world and let everyone to understand who was this legendary constructor of racing motorcycles that obtained in a very short period 4 world championships as a constructor and also 4 world championships for pilot. So this history is really amazing, and I will tell you something more that we learned from this story, very short. During the period of Giancarlo Morbidelli, when he started racing with his own Reparto Corse, there was a person in the history, also very famous in our history, which is Paolo Benelli, the son of one of the sons of the founders of Benelli, that after the company was sold to the Argentinian Alejandro Di Tommaso, the company decided to stop the racing. So Paolo Benelli has to find the way to continue racing, and then he went to visit his uncle, which is the founder of Benelli Army. Okay, so after Paolo visited his uncle, you know, in Pesaro at that time, all the factories was neighbor. No, Mr. Paolo Benelli decided to visit Mr. Morbidelli because Morbidelli was getting championships, no, the Italian championships and a lot of awards. And then they decided to make the Morbidelli Benelli Army, which was a new company focused in motorcycle racing construction. And in the history, you will find this in the book, there is one also very important person, which is Enzo Ferrari, which also has a good relationship with Paolo Benelli. And then at that time, it was very difficult to make the foundation, no, for the carter of the engine. And all this machinery and ideas, it was only possible to be done in the Ferrari factory. And Ferrari decided to support Morbidelli and Paolo Benelli to produce the first engine carter of the Morbidelli VR 125, the bike that NBA got the first championship in the GP. The success was so good that many people start to believe that maybe Ferrari is planning to produce motorcycles. So in the history, Enzo Ferrari has to tell, hey guys, I am up to here because this is creating some conflict, and then they stopped. You need to go by yourself to producing the engine carter, otherwise we will create a lot of problem here. But in the history, for such amount of quantity, there is a document, which is also in the book. You will find the picture of the invoice from Ferrari with the carters that they produced and they delivered to NBA. So today, we don't know exactly where, but we will start to find where these motorcycles exist, because you will see the Cavallino of Ferrari in the carter of the bike. It's the only bike in the world produced by one part made by Ferrari. Okay, so I stop here. I let you try to contact Anwar after the press release. For all the press, first we will offer a free sample of the book. So later you can register and Mr. Anwar will give you one book for you. One more thing is how we decided to become Morbidelli, and because all of these decisions from MVP to Morbidelli, we don't have too much time to elaborate something too complex, because today ECMA is November and the acquisition was in April, and then we need to go market with the brand Morbidelli. And after we understood the history, we decided to say, okay, first, MVP is the company, is our soul, and is based in Bologna, and this will continue, and this is the principal element, the organization. So MVP stay in the center. Then the second one is, okay, the Morbidelli family name need to be in the emblem of the brand. So this is why we put the Morbidelli name on the logo. And the third element is the racing heritage. So the laurels is the heritage of the racing, who represent Morbidelli. So at the end, this is the evolution of the logo of the brand. And Dante, which color you are going to use for Morbidelli? This was a huge topic in the company. Some people say, no, but we have everything paint on red. So no, you cannot change everything. We already know in advance, the color red will not disappear because red means passion. This is the soul of the Moto Bologna Passione. But there is one color, also no need to think, because when you see the documentation and you see the racing motorcycles, you see the color blue on the suit and the bike, and that's it. We don't need to think nothing else. And then this is how we involve the racing stripes, blue and red, on the brand. And no more stories. This is the real story, and this is how we did it. So welcome officially, first time, to Morbidelli. And Andrea, now is the time for the most important that we are here today.
We move to the present and the future of our brand.
Exactly. So this is the book, and let's begin. I give you the control because I make mistake always.
So thank you very much.
Thank
Grazie,
you.
Dante. Thank you for being here, and also big warm thank you for on behalf of Kiwi Group to our dealers, our importers, and of course all the national and international press. We move to the present. We just saw the first movie of one of our most important, I would say, flagship bike. This is the T1002 VX. The bike is over there. You can see fully equipped. This is, I would say, the most important first adventure bike, 1000 cc V-twin engine, fully spec'd with a very good combination
Very well
of
equipped, with all the
product,
tech.
content, price. And the big news is that we have been presenting this bike last year at EICMA, but now this bike is hitting the market. Now is available for customer at our dealers in all Europe. So this, I would say, is the very first flagship bike we are putting in our dealership to start with.
I don't want to say which other countries also will receive, but you will be very soon, I mean, in all of your countries, probably in the next coming months,
It's
also
coming.
receiving the T1000 VX.
So, having said that, of course, we are not, it's not the only adventure bike we are presenting today. We have some bikes right here to unveil with you. I would move to the first one.
Let's go on.
Let's go.
All right.
So, ladies
So
and
let's
gentlemen,
unveil. Welcome, the new Morbidelli T352X.
so let's say good morning to this fantastic bike. We have a mid-size adventure bike. It's full of characteristics of Morbidelli, so we can say it's a kind of little sister of the T1000 we just spoke about.
First, I will say this is the first real baby of Morbidelli because you can see here the flagship color of the brand, which was not possible to do it with the T1000 because the time, right? But
But now we can.
This is a fuel bike from beginning with all of the idea of the DNA of the brand.
I would say it's a perfect bike either for beginner or professional advanced riding that gives all the possibilities in terms of specification and technique and precision of riding a motorbike, but in a small package.
I would say that after all of you see the configuration of the components, I would not say it's for beginner. I would say that it's even more equipment that you can expect on a beginner's bike. So let's see what.
So we go on.
Let's go on and let's see first the engine, Andrea.
So we are speaking about a two-cylinder, 350 cc. We have 8-valve double overhead camshaft, 41 horsepower and 31.5 Newton meter as maximum torque. Slipper clutch, 6 gears. I would say it's a full package, perfect combination for each one of us.
2-cylinder inline, 350, slipper clutch, 6 speed, 41 HP. I mean, we cannot expect more for this size of engine. I think it's a quite nice, exciting engine for this level.
Absolutely, yes.
What we have in the on the frame side?
What can we say more? So, a perimeter frame, seat 820, which is suitable for each one of us,
For everyone.
more or less. It's a lightweight bike. You can see it's 180 kilos curb weight.
And the fuel tank is very interesting. It's almost 20 liters like the Temile VX, but it's 18 liters, which is more than enough for the
Yes.
for the trip that you
It's
usually.
perfect for urban
Exactly.
commuting, but also
Exactly.
for
Exactly.
big travels, isn't it?
What about these amazing parts here? What we have here?
We go to the front package. Adjustable suspension, 41 millimeter upside down.
Bosch
ABS system. Hota One front disc, 300 millimeters.
Tubeless. Here we have the tubeless
Pirelli
Scorpion.
Street, 19-inch. I would say perfect package at the front, full performance, but also at the rear.
Also on the rear.
We also have to say ABS Bosch is deactivatable through the riding mode of the bike.
Yes.
240 millimeter rear disc, 17-inch spoke with standard equipment. So
And the touch of red coming from the Morbidelli racing DNA that we try to put on the bikes. No,
that make it even
So
sportier for our
if you
customers.
purchase this bike, at least here you can see part of the adrenaline of the Morbidelli DNA.
Absolutely,
So
absolutely.
this is the idea. So
We go on.
let's go on.
Equipment.
Yeah, cockpit. Well, here is Disney because here we have a TFT 7-inch, 3 riding modes, TPMS, tire pressure monitor system, traction control system,
And the switch illuminated.
ABS off, illuminated handlebars. It's like the wish list done. So I think.
But we have to say something more. Morbidelli connected app.
Well, this is also part of the new ecosystem of connectivity that is already present in the Temile VX. We will start from the 352X with full connectivity, GPS, which can connect directly with the bike. So here is nothing to do by yourself. All the rides go automatically to the app. You can also merge the trips and
You
share.
can mirror your mobile phone with the system.
If you have a friend with the Morbidelli, which is connected, you can add as a friend, and then you can share your location. You can see in the radar. So there is a lot to talk about the connectivity. But yes, this bike comes with.
We can say
with
that this connectivity is a trademark for our Morbidelli new product lineup.
Well, at this moment, we think that for the adventure bikes that you use usually for trips, it's mandatory to have another security level because also these bikes comes with a remote cut of the engine. So if someone theft your bike, you have the possibility to stop the engine from your mobile phone. So
Super.
there are some features which is interesting in regards of the security, and I think for the trail bikes is coming by defect.
Last thing is, of course, to make an adventure bike very fully equipped, we will have 3 bags, aluminum or soft, available with the bike.
Both options.
Both
It
options
depends on
available.
also the budget. We will have the both option, the soft bags, waterproof, or the metal cases for those who is
Absolutely.
really like to have these bags. So all of these will become optional, depends on the country, but it's almost ready to go with the bike.
Last words on the colors?
Yes. Well, actually here, Andrea, what we are showing here is more or less the colors ways of Morbidelli. Very, very, maybe you can say, hey, you can go a little bit more risk. You can give me some more new colors. Okay, this is something we are elaborating. This is not the final thing, but this is how we are thinking. we will have the Morbidelli flagship blue color with red, but also the traditional colors available. And in the next days, in the next months,
We will
see,
fine-tune the color match.
We will tuning for the final colors, and we will see which one is the final
Super.
ones. Yeah.
I think we have done with the
Let's
first
move on.
small sister of the Timile VX,
It's a small but big thing.
but concentrated. We move to the next.
Let's go on. All right.
We go.
Okay.
Grazie.
Grazie.
So, we can say welcome to the second big news of this Morbidelli brand.
Every time I see this, for me, it's very excited because really, it's a big difference when you work with passion and when you work on details. Of course, these bikes here for today, until the last day, we was doing changes and improving things. This is honestly, but I think it's really an excellent work from all of the design team, and I really want to congratulate all of them.
Super.
Yeah.
Super. So let's say welcome
Let's
to
move
the
on.
T502X.
Let's welcome to the
the
T502X.
second big sister of the 352X.
Yes.
In between the two bikes, the one we just displayed and the new one.
Yes.
So it is a medium size, let's say, medium size adventure bike.
Correct.
which is-
Actually, the idea is for sure. This is always a topic of budget, right? So not all the people can afford the Temile. Not all the people like to ride so big engines, and so here we need to have the complete range in order to give all the consumers the possibilities to have the
Yes.
bike that they need for them, and also for the dealer network, right?
Yes.
They need to have the different variants to take the opportunity for all of the customer
I would
needs.
say customer-wise, it's a perfect combination between performance, lightweight capability, off-road capabilities, and on-road capabilities.
I would say that here we have not one more trail in the 500cc displacement in the market. You can see clear how is the attention on details, how is the attention on design, and also how is the strategy that we have on these bikes to put a lot of high performance componentry. At the end of the day, to close the sales, the people pay attention on the details and they really appreciate the design. So let's move on the contents.
Art
and
of
let's
this
see.
bike.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see it. We are a 500, 800, 486cc, two-cylinder inline. We have 47 horsepower. We have 45 Newton meter maximum torque for this bike, 6 gears,
Slipper clutch, 6 speed. So full
package,
package.
perfect combination for this kind of bike.
Good enough torque at 6,750 is also
Absolutely.
very interesting. And I think also the power is the power you use, basically. So is the
You don't need more.
I like to say usable power. So you don't pay extra for maybe 30 or 40 HP that you probably will never use. So here is all well balanced. Let's see the front.
Let's go to the front package.
Sorry, the frame.
And
yeah.
before this, we go to the frame, traditional diamond frame. We have C8 830 millimeters, so it's again very suitable for each kind of, I would say, European male or men customers.
Exactly.
Very suitable.
Also very well balanced. The weight and the power is 30 kilos more compared with the 352. And,
210 kilos
yeah.
curb.
And also we have around 7 or 8 more HP. So I think is also good. You
Yeah,
know, this
yeah.
is remind is a carb weight, no, with all the liquids.
And
What
a
we
gate 18-liter capacity of the
80
tank,
liter,
so
which is also
super range that
now,
you can reach
now you
everyone.
also explain why here is also much better the 18 liters, right? Because here is a less consumption, less power, but also the same capacity. So this one can go, I think,
Absolutely.
farther.
Let's
Okay.
go to the front package. Upside down fork, again 43 millimeter this time, 18 centimeter travel of the front suspension, double floating disc.
Which I think is, in my opinion,
You may need on this kind of
personally,
bike.
you can drop your teeth on the floor because it really is a very
Strong precision in braking.
braking. J Juan, which is no need to explain, and
19
also ABS Bosch. No,
And 19-inch spoke wheel at the front. We will see 17 tubeless.
tire and Pirelli Scorpion. So no need to talk too much about this.
We go to the rear
Let's-
package.
yeah.
Multi-link shock absorber. Again, preload is adjustable as the front fork. 69 millimeter travel. We have deactivatable ABS at the
ABS,
rear through
yeah.
the riding mode.
Yeah.
What we have, one caliper 250 millimeters, 17 inch.
I can just tell you, stainless steel muffler, super nice design.
I cannot see from here.
Here you cannot
can.
see, but here, later you will see the details. Is super nice, very well done. So nothing to add.
Nothing to add.
Yeah.
We just go to jump into this connectivity package, which is very close to the one we just displayed on 350.
Yeah.
I would say 7-inch TFT.
All the electronics, TPMS, TCS, two riding modes, ABS function for the rear brake, GPS navigation. I mean, also
Full
the
package.
USB connector.
And perhaps we didn't mention on the other bike that we have all the switches that are illuminated. So to reach
nice detail with a combination of aluminum and plastic covers for here. So I think when you ride this bike, when you are from here and when you touch everything, everything looks good quality. Here you have a regulation for the brake levels. So you feel on control because everything looks really good and good quality. Nothing is moved. So I think is something give you confidence when you are on the ride.
Very good package.
This is important. So we have
what we're missing on this bike.
Yeah, a terrible screen, very big. I think it's very
it's
nice.
It's a tablet style, vertical tablet style.
UI design is also good. It's not any number is in the wrong position. Everything is super nice. Also, we have the mirroring with the phone. So
and we forget to mention the side protection
of course,
for both bikes.
Of course, we have
standard equipment.
Yeah, side protections. No, I think
it's full package. Again, available with aluminum bags or soft bags.
Soft bags. Yeah.
Let's
and
go.
The colorways, I think, will be more or less similar of the full range. So
we move to the next.
We have one more, and it's really good.
We have one more.
One
yes.
more.
Let's go for this.
Okay. Okay.
And then we go. We are changing segment here. Here we go.
Bravo. Wow.
So, this is, I would say, stunning design bike.
This
honestly.
is the perfect gift for Christmas.
Yes,
is coming next month.
That's a perfect gift,
Yeah,
honestly.
I really
Very
want-
good looking, naked, not only naked, it's a street fighter bike.
Super compact. You see the tire ends here and the seat ends here. No, it's a kind of a
Yeah.
mini dragster concept. No, when you sit here, you feel the wheels still.
And that's the name
pushing.
of F, means that it is a
Correct.
compact bike, isn't it?
Actually, it's a lot of combinations. YF, of course, is this, but also the wheelbase is below 2,000 millimeters. Is quite
Compact.
let's say compact, and then all the aerodynamic things, which is also related with the aircraft, you know, and all of the wind things, which is starting from here.
So this
and then-
intake and goes around the flat until here.
Designers interpret it very well. I think this is a really we can say craftsmanship
Craftsmanship bike.
bike.
Yes.
And,
And it can fit either to the beginner that are upgrading from 125 cc or also for a more mature, sporty rider.
To me, I think this is a good fit for many quite a number of people because the bike really is lightweight. I mean, in general, it's not a very big bike, no, and
Yeah,
and
compact.
also the idea that when you see this bike, you see something completely new. There is nothing related with any other bike you see before. Here, you, for example, you can see how designers finish this combination of the frame here with the subframe. I know how they combine the parts here, for example, how they put the sensor of the liquid cooler. So everything
Is studied
every single
on,
detail
also on a design point of view.
is really nice. So I
Let's
think
go.
design is, let's say,
ready to use.
one of the signature features here I want to highlight. Let's see a little bit more.
We see more. We can say that these two bikes, so 252 cc, they share the same platform. So engine is more or less the same.
Exactly the
Because
same,
it's
yes.
350, 8 valve. It delivers the same quantity of torque and horsepower. Slipper clutch again, 6 speed. So same platform, but two different segments to fit
Yeah, maybe the
each customer.
sound, the sound is different because muffler is
Muffler
also
are different.
It's different, but the engine is the same. What we have on the frame?
We go. So also the frame may share some parts. Perimeter chassis, it's a lightweight bike, 170 kilos. Seat height 790. We are speaking about a street bike, a sport bike, a naked, so it can fit each one of us.
Yeah,
And
but
again,
it's a sport, but it's still very nice size of the seat. Not that type of seats that after maybe half an hour you start to think about your first stop. You know, this is something quite enough space for comfort.
We
And-
go. What we have to say again on this specific part? I think we're pretty much done. We have this seat. Of course, it's sport seat for eventual passenger,
Yeah,
but super good.
let's move on.
We go to the front.
Yeah.
So 41 millimeter adjustable fork, telescopic fork. We have ABS Bosch, floating disc again, 350.
Four piston caliper,
4 piston calipers.
300 millimeter
ABS by
disc brake,
Bosch.
and we have a very nice Maxis that it looks like a sleek racing
super sport bike.
Yeah, tires. So it's a good combination of equipment. Actually, if you ask me, this brake looks like the the GP brakes because it's usually the same size of the inner side of the wheel.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
really big, and I think this is super
Also super
nice.
good looking and performing.
Let's move on.
go to the rear. Multi-link shock absorber again. ABS Bosch. One piston, we can say the same technology, one piston caliper, 240 millimeter rear disc, maxi 17 inch,
Yeah.
of course.
And I suggest everyone later to try to come here and see the bike from this part because the lights that you can see here, maybe
Yeah.
here is not clear, but from here you can see a very nice and long LED lights, which is super nice. And in the middle, you have the simil Formula One stop, all the dots in a square, which is something like
LED technology.
It's a good message to the people coming behind, It's a nice detail to show your bike lights.
We also have a very light swing arm, at the rear and a
Exactly.
very short exhaust
Yeah,
muffler.
yeah, yeah. We have also the swing arm with a kind of intake air hole, you know, in the middle. So this is also giving lightweight, but it's also giving much better look. So, Andrea,
Let's move to the last
Yes.
information regarding the technology we have on board.
Yes.
The TFT here is 5-inch.
Yes,
We
yes.
don't need to have so many big TFT on a good-looking
To be honest,
street bike.
this was a kind of discussion between all the design team because the question was, do you want a TV or you want a you want a TV or you want a kind of enough TFT? So what we did is we tried to make a very sleek corners, but it's more than enough. It's proportional to the headlight,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So if you put a too big a TV, then okay, you have a lot of data, but
You ruin the
it
design
looks,
of the
yeah,
bike.
it looks like something strange. So I think very nice enough. And also the interface, the UI is very nice, very cool. We have the day and night mode, so it's super nice.
Again here, connectivity by Morbidelli, ABS turning off, GPS, TPMS, 3 riding mode, handle switch illuminated, USB port. I mean, each customer can find his
Everything.
own perfect ride on this.
Yeah. Andrea, we are almost done. I really don't want to go. I want to stay here with you. Really, I really enjoy this, but we need to go. We need to go.
That's it. I think we're done. Thank you very much for
Yes.
being with us.
Thank you. Thank you very much
Thank
for
you.
everyone.
Grazie. Enjoy this
Uh,
EICMA 2024.
I want to share some information. This is the press kit code. Here, right now, just wait 5 minutes. We are going to transfer all the videos of these 3 bikes, also the press releases in Spanish, Italiano, and English. And then inside the folder, you will find by brand all of the bike, which we are displaying here, in 3 languages. So all the press releases with all the technical data you can download. I suggest you just click download all.
Everything.
And then you can get all the data, all the models, also the
Full package as Morbidelli.
2025 model year catalog. So everything you can get and download from this QR code. Thank you
Thank
so
you again.
much. Yes. And those who wants to get the book from the press first, we will give them because you need to go to the next presentation. So we will offer you the free sample of the Morbidelli book. Okay? Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Enjoy this
Thank you.
EICMA
Thank you.
2024.
And thank you very much. Congratulations.